Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. I've got a battle on the Cliffs map with Tallow, who's now called Tallow the Terrible. He's in the Ho-Ri one, which is the Tier 9 version of the new Japanese tech tree for TDs. And he's platoon with his great friends, Swizz the Casual and Lion Balls. We've tried to tempt Swizz to join 1AR, but he's happy where he is, so we'll leave him there. Alright, now they're all in TDs actually, so Swizz is in the CC1, the Italian Tier 9 TD, and Lion Balls is in his favourite TD at the moment, the T95. He's trying to 3 mark. Anyway, this is Tellow's game, so let's see how he plays. Alright, so they're all moving up here on the side of this map here, and they've got one crossing. So nice damage there, 702. Now, just to remind myself and yourselves, if you haven't seen it, so 149mm gun, nice unusual caliber, average damage 650, so that was a nice high roll there, and 325 pen for this premium round, which is armor-piercing high explosive, so that's also an unusual round. So standard round is put about pen 290s. An average damage 650 is the same. And we've got an HE shell, which you probably always look at as well, with an average pen of 90, so good for side armour on smaller tanks. And it's got an average damage. Oh, keeps changing when you get to the view range. The view change, average damage for 840. So, alright, so he's already up to 1663, but a bit of variation in there. The Progetto 46, mind you, he got the kill there, so that was just the remaining hit points on the tank. It's got enemy Ho-Ri 1, he's just taken out 2 exact rolls of 581, that's very interesting, but of course the second one was again the remaining hit points, so unusual to get the exact same amount, so you should buy a ticket on that if you could. Anyway, Swizz moving up. Got Sir Lion of Beef, I'm pretty sure we've seen him in a previous game here, but just love that name. But anyway, Tolo staying in this position here. It's now on 2.2k, and he's got his 2 kills. There's a Kari in front of them, that's the Tier 8 premium tank TD version of the Japanese TD line. SU-130 being taken out by Sir Lion of Beef. And their team in a relatively advantageous position here. They are 6k up in hit points, which is significant, and they're 2 tanks up. Although Swizz losing some hit points at the moment, and that's Cthulhu on the other side. In his Cthulhu is one of the callers for the ANZ Premium League. Okay, T103 crossing and 587 taken away from him, so Tallow backs up to make sure he's not a target from anywhere. Get rid of the T103 and also the Kari potentially, if they can convince him to stay away. They might give him the opportunity to move up. So I'm sure he doesn't really want to cross here. He's got good frontal armour on the Ho-Ri. Oh, here we go. Charge for 2-4, you're not long for this world. Bang, and he goes back to the garage. Unfortunately, Swizz has been sent back to the garage himself. So they're now 5 all, and the hit point difference has changed quite dramatically. Lowe's has gone back slightly in Tallow's team's favour, and they've gained another kill, of course, there to Tallow, who's now got 4 kills, so he's doing pretty well here. Got some more targets here now. The Kari is on his left somewhere, but I think he's taking a chance there that the Kari is sitting behind a bit of rock. In fact, he turns back to face that direction, and he's spotted now, so maybe the Kari is coming out. He does take a hit there. First hit, but he puts a nice hit into the Kari. And who will reload first? He's only got 1 premium shell left, but there's plenty to penetrate at Tier 8. And hopefully Lion Balls will take out the Kari, so he's left him sitting there keeping watch. Can he get get some damage out of the tanks further up. I'm sure he can. So back to evens on the tank kills. But again, they've got about a 2k lead in hit points, so quite a few heavily damaged tanks there. Ooh, Concept 1B coming his way. 2 Concept 1Bs coming his way. That's a bit dangerous. Gets a decent hit into one of them. Oh, it's Hyphen from 1AO in one of the other Concept 1Bs. And he does take some damage there, but Hyphen having to turn around. He's going to offer his lower for a plate. Takes the hit from the other Concept 1B. And he decides to back off. He's now one-shottable. And Hyphen trying to press his advantage, but Tello basically baiting him to come back. In fact, he gets taken out there by the Scorpion from the Cell Lion. So the remaining Concept 1B is coming this way. Yes, he's just fired. Can Tello get into position to shoot him without getting shot at himself? Yeah, gets the shot in. So 5 kills now to Tello. He's closing in on 6k. He's just having a monster game at the moment. Oh, and there goes Line Balls. Unfortunately taken it by the KRE, so he must have just snuck out and found the lower plate there. So can Tello finish him off? He was lit, but he's not now. He must have just gone behind the rock. He'll come out without a doubt. Here he comes. And there he goes. So that brings up the Top Gun for Tello. So he's just giving him some advice in chat. He thinks some of the TDs are, of course, yes, of course, they're up on that shelf. So there's 3 TDs that need to be taken out. Waffenträger Panzer IV, a Borsig, and a Scorpion G, and they're probably all up in that area. Shelf at K5, so Tello just being quite careful here. And of course there is a Cobra, and the Cobra was last on the hill, so some blind shots going up there. Tello just being a bit more cautious here, doesn't want to fire until he needs to. And also I'm not sure if he's got the gun elevation. It looks like could be a little bit of a problem there. I haven't really checked the elevation constraints on this TD, so unfortunately can't tell you. He's switching shells now because he thinks he'll get a shot. Well, there's the Cobra. He's switching back. So his intuition kicks in. Can he get a shot on the Cobra? No, the Cobra just peeking over the top, not quite showing enough. There's a Conqueror moving up. He'll be able to take at least a chunk out of that Cobra, which looks like someone has. Tello lands a hit, but unfortunately that doesn't penetrate, but nonetheless the Conqueror takes out the Cobra, so that's 1 down. And now we've just got the TDs to go, and this is just going to be an exercise in spotting. So Tello switches back to HE, nice cheap shell to do some blind shots with, and also on some light-skinned TDs. He just tells the Shrek to back off, and I think that's more about don't get in the way of my gun than you're in a dangerous position, but could be a bit of both. Give him the choice there, but anyway, Tello just trying to get in a position where he can fire safely, not get spotted, and just pick off the targets as they get spotted on there. So closing in on 6k. In fact, he might already have a little bit more than that, we don't know, but we'll see when we get a look at the results at the end. So now he's asking the Striv to move up. Now the Striv, and you can see quite easily now on the way the game's set up, the health bars on the side of the players' names. So you can see the Striv is full health as the SU-130 PM is. The Striv decided to go up the hill. It's an interesting choice. So Tello just doing the right thing here. He's just checking to see if anyone's coming around and flanking. So far none. Shrek continuing to put in blind shots, and I'm sure the enemy TD is actually moving around. Just probably don't have any tanks spotted. Here we go, Scorpion G been spotted. Oh, he looks like he's stuck on the side. Tello gets the kill. So that brings up 7 kills. He's on for Radley-Walters now. There's 2 tanks left. Can he get anything out of that? So he's gone back to HE shells, or keeping the HE shells, as you say. And here we go. Now the waffle trader has been spotted. And another kill. So 702 hit points of damage out of one. That is his Radley-Walters. That's taking him over 7k. There's one tank left. Where is that TD? Oh look, he's actually below. He's just been proxy spotted by Tallow. So he might get some extra damage here. He may not get the kill. Well, in fact, he does get the kill. So 9 kills to Tallow. And just under 7.7k of damage. That is amazing. Alright, let's go and look at the details. Well, I'm sure Tallow would have been very happy with that game. 9 kills, 7.7k of damage, and that's given him the Top Gun, of course, for getting the first 6 kills, and then the Radley-Walters for getting 8 kills, and of course the high caliber award for the most damage. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll go and have a look at the team result, and a nice Ace Tanker Mastery badge, and oh, some 10k of EXP, so it's got some multipliers going there. Let's have a look at the team score. So big carry there from Tolo. Swizz has come in second, and Lion Ball's even in third place. No, actually it's the other way around. So Lion actually came in second. There you go. Sorry, just sorted on EXP, but yeah, that platoon really contributing. But Tolo, the only other person, sorry, Swizz, the only person to break 2k on his team. And on the enemy side, Hyphen doing 3.5k as the highest damage on that team, and the other Concept 1B coming in top in terms of EXP. But this is all about Tullow's game. So 16-13 base experience, definitely enough for an ace. Now shots fired 19, so decent output there. 16 hits and 15 of those penetrated, so that's given him his damage total, and of course he was firing some HE, so a little bit of splash damage there as well. He had battle payments running as well as some personal missions, so in all he earned 83,500 after tax, so most of that going on his ammunition, which he used. He only had a small number of premium shells, but still spent 71k in total. So however, it's always nice to make a profit, particularly in a tech tree tank. Even at tier 9, it's not necessarily a very profitable tier. A great game there from Tullo. Hope you liked it. I actually very much enjoyed watching it. It's a great game. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'm very pleased if you would join our crew. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.